do that again. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting day in mathematics. Woo, woo. All right, so I'm uploading this video for the instructions for today's asynchronous assignment. So for right now, you copied the agenda. We have warm-up number 6, sets of numbers, expressions, equations, inequalities. We're revisiting all that. And then it says home play, all 4 home plays. And that's a typo. It should be all 5 home plays. Let's go. All right. All right. Here's a warm-up for today. I'll let you know right now. Yeah. What does what mean? The home play? Oh yeah. I'll address that right now. Let's go, Miles. Warm-up number 6, it says, number 1, simplify. And we got 2y plus, parentheses, negative 3x squared, close parentheses, minus 4y, plus 1, plus 2x, minus 6, plus 5x squared, minus 3x. For numbers 2 and 3, it says to solve. Number 2 reads, 9 equals 5y plus 3. And that expression, 5y plus 3 over 2. And number 3 reads, negative 3/5 x plus 2/10 less than or equal to 8/20. It's all fractions. I'll give you some time, so those of you that are following on YouTube, pause the video right now and copy those and work on that warm-up. You have about, I'll give you 6 minutes, 2 minutes per. Ready? Go. All right, so for the warm-up, your answers are on the screen. Make sure you check your work, copy that, and if you notice on number 3 at the bottom, the common denominator was 20, and don't forget to flip the inequality symbol when we multiply or divide by a negative. All right? Okay, so with that said, copy this Nearpod code, please. Nearpod code for your asynchronous session is LFAZE. LFAZE. And that's for your asynchronous session. All right, so what does that mean, Mr. Q? That means you're going to be doing some work by yourself, but I wanted to get you guys at least started, and I'm going to elaborate on this, and that's why I'm making this video for today's session so that you guys can actually understand what I'm trying to convey here. All right, as mentioned at the beginning of the school year, we said that this year we were going to weigh organization and class participation. Is that correct? Yeah, and it was even in the syllabus when I gave you guys a syllabus to sign. Okay. So today is one of those days that I'm going to check organization and participation. Ha, 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 ha. So how does that work, Mr. Q? Well, this is how it works. I'm pretty sure, Mr. Q, I'm pretty sure that all of you have been keeping notes. And you have been organized with your home play and all that. Not like if you do it on a little piece of paper and then you throw the paper away. No, you're keeping organization. Is that correct? And the other thing, not to forget, is to have your notebook. I asked you guys to get materials. You need a quad notebook or graphing notebook. Why? Because we're going to be graphing a lot. A lot. So make sure you have that. Keep organized. Now, I did during my advisory period, I did a survey. We do activities. One of the activities called Question of the Day. And the question of the day that I asked was, what is the easiest and the hardest thing that you've encountered with this distance learning model? And of course, the easiest, a lot of students agreed, was that the logging into Zoom and logging into classes was the easiest. And I saw a repetitive amount of students say that the hardest was organization and getting started with the work, keeping up with the work. Now, I'm not saying that's you guys, but some are having issues with that. So, my message to you, get organized. My goodness. Please, guys, I'm telling you, right now during this distant learning model, right now, it should be a priority that you get organized, like straight up. Go back, take your back old school, go to those of you that were at Frank Wright, if you had Mr. Cabanilla, he used to do the organization notebook that they give you guys with a calendar. Remember that? Same thing me. I used to check it like once every quarter or once a semester. So start, if you need to buy a calendar or print out a calendar for the month or so, make sure you write stuff down because you're going to need to get organized, guys, especially since you're on your own. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to kind of like ease away from the work and from organization and from being motivated to do the work. So please, pretty please, with a cherry on top, get organized. Get organized. Get organized. Get organized. Am I making a point here? Yes? Please. Okay? So, to see how well you're organized, because now we're already, is this the third week already? Is that correct? Ain't that crazy how fast time flies when you're having mathematics? Let's go. So, so today I want to see how well you got organized. So check this out. In the presentation that I gave you, there's the code. You're going to have an objective, and it says, I can master all Algebra 1 concepts and skills, because we did a full review these past 2 weeks. From there, it's going to have some slides where it includes the first home play I assigned. There it is on the screen. Do you guys see it? Do you guys recognize that? You're like, yeah, Mr. Q. Can't believe you gave us home play on the first day. That's right. I ain't messing around. Let's go. And the whole I see some of your faces. You're like, oh my goodness. So the one thing that you needed to have on paper is these 5 pairs of numbers with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The other thing, you needed to go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, so you can get notifications when the lessons are uploaded. If you haven't done that, I'm going to send Hayden to slap people around. My goodness. So please go to the YouTube channel, subscribe. Number 3, Nearpod and Zoom apps, you need to install them on your mobile device, because if you're going through the browser, sometimes it has glitches, and the app usually works well with the mobiles. But if you're using a computer, laptop, Mac, book, or whatever the case, just make sure you bookmark those 2, Nearpod and Zoom. Okay. And number 4, I left you guys to read the syllabus together with your folks. I'm pretty sure you guys had some enchiladas or something. And you're like, oh, this is cool information from Mr. Q. Let's sign this. Anyways. So that was the first one. From there, I left you guys 8 expressions. There they are on the screen. But what am I talking about? You already have them in your notebook. Why do I even bring them up, right? From there, I gave you guys 6 expressions. There they are on the screen. From there, we went ahead and covered equations and inequalities. I gave you guys 8 problems. And there was a typo. I don't know, some of you, I noticed some of you emailed me. And if you look up to the screen, one of the things that I would take out is for number 6, take out the 2 point. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry. And, all right. Hold on, guys. It's not cooperating. Okay, there it is. Take out, well, that, and take out for number 8, the 4 point whatever. Those were the typos. All right, and from there, we went to this one, a play sheet with only 12 problems, only. Well, you should have all of them, right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah? Okay. So on the Nearpod presentation, here it goes again. The code for your asynchronous assignment is LFAZE Once you advance the slides, it's going to look like this. You're going to get to this one. You lock your toolbar, submit a picture of your work. That tells me that you're organized and you have it. Okay. You go to this one, lock your toolbar, take a picture of your work, and you submit. And I'm like, man, that's 2 out of 2. Then you go to this one, lock your toolbar, submit this one, and on this same one, pay attention to this part, submit the one with the equations and inequalities. So I want to see 2 pictures on this slide because I forgot to include one of those, a slide for the equations and inequalities. Okay. Yes, Mr. Q. All right, good. So this one together with this one should be on that previous slide. And the last one is the play sheet. Once again, take a picture, submit. And guys, I don't want to see just answers because I know you guys are geniuses. That's why, you know, you're in Algebra 2. But what is it that I want to see? I want to see the work. Because how can I help you correct some of the mistakes that you have in your noodle if I don't see any work? You know what I'm saying? Yes, Mr. Q. All right. And lastly, after those slides, before you get to the objective again, I included a slide with my the link to my YouTube channel. So for those of you that have not worked on the home play, my suggestion, once again, go watch the video of the lesson again because your noodle's not going to be able to produce the work that you need to complete. Watch the video, copy the home play, and work on the home play to turn it in. Does that make sense? Yes? Yes, Mr. Q. All right. So this is what we're going to do right now. Right now, give me a second. I'm going to stop the video. Those of you in Zoom, stay with me. Don't log off. So those of you on YouTube, make sure you work on that. The code was at the beginning for your Nearpod self-pacing presentation. Make sure you submit all the work because that's going to count as participation. Now, those of you that are having issues taking pictures with your whatever it is you're using, suggestion, get your cell phone, take a picture, or your iPad, tablet, or whatever the case. You can take a picture of your work. You can airdrop it to your MacBook, or you can email all pictures to yourself. Go to your computer or whatever device you're using for the Nearpod, open your email, save those pictures to your gallery, and then it would allow you to upload files from within your whatever you're using. Okay? But what am I talking about? You guys were born with a tablet in your hand. You came out of the womb, you're like, let me send a social message out there. Anyway, you guys get the idea, right? All right, so YouTube guys, once again, make sure you get that done. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here. Zoom people, stay behind. Give me a second. And YouTube people, my peeps, talk to you guys later. Peace.